I believe we are live. Please give me a moment. I'll make sure everything is working fine and we'll get started. Okay, everything seems to be working fine and we're pretty much good to go. Brilliant. Okay. Hello, my name is Uzair and it is the 29th of September 2020, 4 o'clock in the afternoon in the UK. A very warm welcome to you, those who are watching live, and also those of you who may be watching this as a recording. Every weekday we go live at this time and go through topics such as Google Ads, video marketing, digital marketing, and pretty much anything to do with online advertising and promoting your business. A very warm welcome to Nikhil, Sandy, Mike, Emily. Hello back. I've got an ebook in the mail. Okay, Sandeep, I will check later on. I haven't seen it yet, so thank you for sending it. Brilliant. So today the topic, I know on the image card says something about GDN, but it's not. It's about the custom intent audience. Google Ads have made some new changes to the interface as to how you can create these custom affinity and custom in-market audiences, which it used to be set up in a different way. So now what they've done is they've put them all together. And I don't say there is a fair bit of confusion, but they've just simplified the interface, and we'll just go through it to make sure that you understand how to set it up properly and correctly and utilize it, because it's one of the most powerful ways to target your audiences in Google. Hi Pratik. So those of you who are new over here, please put in the questions in the comment box on either on the right hand side or under your video. I'll come to them towards the end. So first of all, I'll go through the workflow and the walkthrough of how to set up these audiences, and then I'll refer to your questions or comments. So let's jump into our Google Ads account. So what you want to do is to go here from tools into audience manager, then you go into custom audiences and then click on that plus button. So this is where they've changed things around a bit, and they've taken out any mention of affinity as well as in-market audience. So I'm going to make a name of it. It could be anything. Let's say I want this to be about football shoes or something like that. So you can name whatever you want. And then what you do is you've got two options at the top. You select one of them. Selecting this, the only thing is going to change is over here. Add the Google search terms, or when you select the top one, it is going to say add interest or purchase intentions. So what they've done is the top one is pretty much that affinity audience as it used to be called before. And I'm going to go through in a bit more detail as to what that means, because not many people know what it is, and the Google Support Center hasn't got a lot of information on it. And the other one is people who search for any of these terms on Google. So let's start with this one, what these are. So this is long-term interest or a hobby or something you like or love. So if you like football, you probably go to footballing websites pretty much on a daily basis, or to your website of your team who you support. So Google picks up all these signals. They know more about ourselves than we know about us. I believe they've got over 70 million data points on everyone. So it's a huge amount of data they hold on us, and they pretty much know what we are going to do or what we are likely to do. So that's how they preempt these ads in front of us, and all of a sudden you think, you know what, I was searching for these. Or even sometimes it's weird when you think of a topic, I don't know whether they listen in to a conversation or not through the mobile phone, apps like Facebook or Google, but all of a sudden those ads start to appear as a remarketing ad. So what this means is anyone who has got any interest. So for myself, I love cricket. I go to these cricketing websites at least 3-4 times a day to check the various scores of the matches and the teams. So Google knows that I am in that audience of cricket followers or lovers, or in the hobby is cricket. The same could be applied for golf, cooking, driving, motorbikes, or pretty much anything. And you can be in multiple affinity audiences, because it's not that I only like cricket, I also like football, I also like, you know, other stuff which Google will then classify me under that audience. So everybody will be under multiple audiences, and Google absolutely knows about us as to what we do. If you are not sure about what this actually means, then you hover the mouse over this question mark bubble, and it says enter keywords describing your ideal customer's interest or products and services they are actively researching to buy. Your ads will reach people with those interests or purchase intentions based on your campaign settings, such as marketing objective or bidding strategy. So they've rephrased and reworded this description. And I'm not sure why they have done it like this, because if somebody is actively searching to buy, then they should go under the in-market audience. So I am a bit puzzled as to why this has been phrased up in the way it has been, because that is correct. Ideal customers' interest or products or services which I'm interested in, but I may not be looking to buy. I can't remember the last piece of cricketing equipment I had bought, because I don't play anymore, but I follow the game and my teams, right? So this is where I'm a bit I'm not confused, but I'm intrigued as to why they have done it in such a way, because it only causes confusion. If I'm not sure about it, I bet lots of people will be even more confused. Oh, should we use this one or that one? But anyhow, if you just look at the top bit, which is people with any of these interests or purchase intentions, use that, which is the affinity. And the other one, enter search terms your ideal customer is using on Google. Your ads will reach more people who search for those and similar terms only on campaigns running on Google properties. On other campaigns, the terms will be used as interest or purchase intention. So when they mean by other terms, they mean by GDN or video, where they will potentially use it as interest-based or purchase intentions. How they classify these signals into purchase intentions is debatable. Unless I put in buy cricket bat, then absolutely, or cheap cricket bat, or best buy the best cricket bat, or something like that. So if I know that these are keywords which I'm putting on Google, and Google knows that these are with intent, then obviously I will be classified under the in-market audience. So then all you do is you put in your search terms over here. You can put in as many as you like. So the more you give them, the better it is, because then it will have more data to go with. Before, I don't know whether you remember or not, on here they used to say put in at least 50 keywords or phrases. They don't do that anymore. It's because the algorithm is now getting better and more clever and powerful. So it doesn't need a lot of keywords to work out what we are trying to target and what we are trying to create as an audience. So I still will put in 5 to 10 various keywords over here. So I can put in brand keywords, football, shoes, Puma, football, shoes, and so on. And as I start to put in the words, it's going to give me some more ideas. And this is how powerful the algorithm is now and how good Google is. Look, I've just put in 2 keywords and it knows it's about football. It's giving me all of these. Put them in very quickly. And if you put in some more brands, then it's going to show you some more. Some more terms. I've got a fair few. Then what I can also do is I can also put in people who browse websites similar to, and this is extremely powerful. Made a mistake there. So now I'm saying to Google, I also want to find or target people who visit these kind of websites. Now, obviously, these are big brands. They may not be your competitor. But what you can do if you are a small business or you have a localized business where you have got a shop and your target audience is just a 10-mile radius around you, what you can also do is put in the URLs of all your other competitors. So for me as a business, our competitors can be in the US, could be in China, India, Australia, pretty much everywhere. So I can put them in as well. And Google is going to know that, okay, I'm looking for these kind of visitors. So it's kind of like remarketing to my customers' audience, but not literally in the 100%. What we are saying to Google is, I want to target visitors who go to websites like these. So this is a little tip which I can give you and which I have used lots of time, is when I'm creating these audiences and I want to target all my local audience, I put in all the local digital marketing agencies or web designers or photographers or videographers in this list. So what I'm telling to Google is, I want to show my ads to people who go to these kind of websites. Although it will be very localized, that's fine, because I'm going to pick up a really good segment of the audience, which is a local audience. And if somebody comes across me as a business and they see me, oh, they're in Leighton Buzzard, it's just next door to us, they are more likely to come to me than go to somewhere else in London or many miles away. And then they come to my website, they can see we do lots of videos and YouTube videos and live streams. And I do know for a fact that none of my local customers, as well as other agencies around the world, they're not doing this video marketing as aggressively as we are. We are here every day putting up our content. Very few people are doing this. And once they wake up and start on this journey of video marketing, I'll be many miles away from them, because right now they've got 0 videos on the YouTube channel. I've got about 650 odd videos right now. Even if they start uploading videos very aggressively, it will be very difficult for them to catch me up in terms of the amount of content we are putting up. I was just talking to someone today and I was showing them, look, about 130 or 135 keywords videos are being ranked on Google page in the 3-pack. So every time we upload a new video, we get ranked in Google. Let me see if I can show you something really interesting. I think I've got a screenshot here somewhere. We uploaded a video today. So these were the videos which were uploaded today. And look, within 51 minutes, it's on Google page 1 and 1 hour on YouTube. So Dailymotion is another very strong and powerful website for video marketing. You upload the videos on Dailymotions as well. Within an hour, I'm on Google page 1. Now, if I'm putting up videos regularly, I'm going to literally beat my competitors. They will not be able to compete with me. So this is why it's extremely important, and we keep telling you, over and over again, get started. You got a smartphone and that's all you need. There's no excuses, and if you don't start right now, you never will, because COVID is not going to go away anytime soon. These lockdowns are going to stop start, play havoc with everybody's business, and it's very easy to give up. But you have a plan. You say, well, it's only costing me time. You either spend the time or you spend the money, whichever you have, but at least do this. So apologies, I got sidetracked, because it's very important that you get this message of video marketing. This is why we are here every day, myself and Farzana. You got to make sure that you are better than your customer, or better than your competitors. You don't need to be the best. You just need to be a little bit better than the others. And you have a look around. Have a look at your competitors. See how many of them are video marketing or not. I bet they are not. Hardly 1% of them are doing it. So there's a great opportunity for you guys to get started and get yourself in front of your audience. And this is a great way to get in front of your audience. You're targeting your competitors. So if you were my competitor, you can piggyback on my audience. You can tell Google, show ads to people who visit sfdigital.co.uk, or go to this YouTube channel, and Google will know exactly what you are looking for. People who come to my website, they are not teenagers, they are not shoppers, they are interested in business, they are professionals, they are people who want to either do Google ads with us or learn how to do Google ads or online digital marketing. So you can target my audience, and it's all perfectly legal. You can do that. Anybody can do that. So I can do the same back to you, and you can do the same back to me. Everything is fair in love and war. So then you target your competitors. Keep putting them in, handful of them. And Google now has got a great idea as to what kind of audience you're looking for. The other options available are the type of apps they use. So this is also quite handy, because what you can do, apps I always say stay away from, because if you don't stop your Google display network ads being shown on apps, is going to eat up your budget. But what you can do is target the productivity apps. So things like CRM or Zero, which is a bookkeeping one, or any other businessy kind of apps. There are loads and loads. Put them in and see what happens, what sort of results you get. So keep them, one for CRM, one for email marketing, one for, let's say, landing page creation, or all these kind of apps. And you start to see the results coming in. This is also pretty good, where you are targeting people who visit a certain place. So let's say you want to target travelers, as you may have a cab company who does airport transfers. I can put in over here www.heathrowAirport.com, Stansted Airport, Gatwick Airport, Luton Airport, or any other kind of airport where my cab company does the airport transfers to and from. Or you can also do, airport is further down the funnel. The top of the funnel audience you want to target is all these holiday companies. People are browsing and looking to book their holidays. Expedia and the names are slipping my mind now, but you know which ones I mean. So anywhere they go to holiday, or any airlines they are visiting their website, you know, AA.com, Emirates, British Airways, and all these, put them in there and target those people. So whoever is going there, you can show your ads. So there's loads of ways you can target these audiences, test them, see which one is working, which one isn't working, and then stop, start, or put more budget towards those which are giving you performance. So I hope you understood fully now how these audiences can be created over here. It's a very powerful way of putting your name out in front of your audience. Okay, now's your chance to put any questions to me. I'm gonna go through from the top and see what we have got. Mike, this is the place to be at 4 p.m. Absolutely, Mike. And you're one of the very regulars who are on the dot every day over here. So thank you all. In fact, thank you everyone for your support. Sandy Entertainment's IPL yesterday, a wonderful match happened. Okay. Yeah, I just haven't followed IPL, to be honest with you. I'm extremely busy working long hours, so I'll catch up with the score, I think, in a few days or so as to what's happening. When we should run this audience-based campaign? Whenever you want. You can start with a search campaign, call campaign, display campaign. You see, if you don't have a lot of traffic to your website and you're just going on search and you're limited by budget, you may get 5 or 10 clicks a day. It's not enough. But to build up that audience, you got to go on GDN. You can get hundreds, if not thousands of clicks at very low cost compared to the search network. Although the traffic will be not as intentful, but what you can do, and this is what we do, is I drive traffic to a blog post, not to somebody to buy from me, book me, sign up with me. Don't put that barrier. All you do is create a really nice blog post with videos, infographics, images, and so on. Send them across to that blog post and then remarket to those who stayed on the website for 5 minutes or more, viewed a video, or took any other micro action, like scroll to the bottom of the page. So that means they have read quite a bit of your blog post and not just bounced off after 5 seconds. And those who do bounce off after 5 seconds, exclude them from your remarketing. You don't want to go after them. You know, you're wasting more money. So this is where you can really be very creative with your remarketing, build up your audience, and then keep pushing them down further into your funnel. Pratik, for manual CPC, how shall I decide the CPC of each keywords, like any formula? Well, unfortunately, you and I or anyone else can't decide what the CPC is going to be. It's going to be decided by Google. If you bid low, you will not get any impressions. Your competitors will beat you every time, and your ads will not show up. So you need to go into your keyword planner, look at the low number and the high one, put a bit somewhere in the middle. If you start to get traffic, look at your search impression share, and you will be able to see how competitive are you or not. And if you're not, then keep bidding up. Pratik, okay. Sandeep, my English has to improve a lot. Due to that, I'm not getting more views. What should I do, sir? I tried, but stop my channel. Okay, so why not you start a channel in your local language, and then you get the confidence, you will get the followers, and see what happens. But don't give up, Sandeep. That's what I would say. Is I'm not sure how many videos you've uploaded. If you've just uploaded 20, 30, nothing is going to happen until at least 100 videos. I can assure you that, unless you get very lucky and your video is something which no one else has made and someone picked it up and it went viral. You need to keep putting up. I'm not sure if Richard is here or not today. He usually is on these calls every day, and he's just put up his 100 video in 100 days, one video a day. So it has to be done consistently. If this was so easy, everybody will be doing it. And how do you know that it's your English? You don't know. It could be perfectly well. I mean, what you put over here is perfectly good, and the more you are going to talk in English, the more you are going to improve. And after 40, 50 videos, you'll be very fluent. I remember my first few videos. They were absolutely horrendous and horrible. One day I forgot to change the color balance, and I spent like 4 hours. It used to take me hours on end because I used to make so many mistakes. I had to stop, start, edit, re-edit, reshoot. Anyhow, a long story short, I got really tired, went home, came back the next day, and I looked at the video and I'm thinking, oh my God, I literally look orange. But I knew that the content was really good. So I said, got it, I'm going to put it up. I'm not reshooting this for another 4 hours. And that video has got more than 50,000 views and is one of my most engaged videos with lots of likes, comments, and shares. So it's not about how you look, how you sound. It's about the content. If you can put across your message in a nice way, or in a way which people can understand, and also the audio quality is good. That's also important. That the audio is good, then you will be fine to do that. But you can't stop so quickly. Pratik, my display campaign is on target CPA. Okay, but the actual cost per conversion I'm getting after it came out of learning stage is very high. So much I said. Okay, to what you said, what should I do to keep it under control? Google is going to give you your target CPA once it has got the right data and enough data. Don't expect miracles to happen that, oh God, today my campaign came out of learning and from tomorrow I'll be flying. As I said, if this was so easy, the whole world will be doing it. It usually takes few weeks, if not months, to get it going. Keep tweaking. It could be your offer, it could be your landing page, it could be the call to action, it could be so many other things. So first you look at your ads or the campaign. Okay, you're on TCPA, you can't do much about bidding, which is fine. Have a look at your ads. Can you improve upon it? Split test it with different ad messages or different creatives and see if you can get that click-through rate up a bit. And then if that goes up, you get more clicks, the conversions may go up. And if they are going up and they're heading in the right direction, and you know that it is all looking pretty good in Google Ads, but my conversions is where I'm struggling, then you have to look at your landing page. Sometimes it takes 7 or 8 different offer or landing page design by the time we've tweaked and changed to get decent results. So I cannot tell you just over a live stream that, okay, this is the problem, this is what you need to do, without looking at your whole campaign and the landing pages, etc. But one thing for sure is Google needs a fair amount of data. Once it has got plenty and you're getting that CPA or in or around that number, then you know that it is flying. Nikhil, which tool is good for email marketing? Obviously there are loads. We use ActiveCampaign for our business, so we're happy with that. I'm not sure about others because we haven't used any other tool for a long time. Adam, hi Adam. Curious, have you ever used the Google Ads mobile app? Absolutely, all the time. It's on the front screen of my iPhone, because I can go in there, access all my accounts. I can make changes. I don't use it for that, but just to keep an eye on it sometimes, it's good to have. So yeah, I would highly recommend you have that. You're welcome, Sandy. Hello, Osman. Should I share at different groups? Then I advertising YouTube video by keywords. I'm really not sure what you mean by that. What you need to share in different groups, or are you asking me to share your video in different groups, or should you advertise your YouTube videos by keywords? Both. Don't spam these groups because you'll be kicked out. And especially somewhere like Reddit, they are lethal and brutal. You will be abused at no end, to the point that you will want to give up and quit Reddit and the internet. They are so brutal. But with Reddit, it's so powerful. You engage in that community, you offer value, and then if you every now and then put up a link to your video, you are going to get so much traffic that it can potentially bring down your website. It's that powerful. I mean, transaction terms and brand terms. Usman, I'm really not sure what you're asking about. What do you mean by the transaction terms? Oh, I see. You're asking that the terms where it has got intent for buying intent. The brand terms, absolutely go after them. So if you, as I said to you, if you're selling football shoes, and if you're allowed to bid for keywords like Puma, Nike, and all these brand terms, then by all means you can bid on them, but you can't use trademark terms in your ads. So I would absolutely use these keywords to target them, and also run video ads to get views on your videos. And Sandeep, this is another thing which you can do. Get your name out there by running ads on your video as a video ad. So you're pushing it out to people who are searching for these kind of your services or keywords, and then they will stumble upon your video, because your video will go on to other people's videos as a skip ad, and then you can start to see how many people skip and how many view to at least 25% of the video, and then you try to improve upon it. But you got to have a benchmark first. Don't give up so easily. It's very easy to give up. That's the easy way out, and you will do that. You know, I have been doing this live streams, and my goal is to reach at least 100 live audiences, but I'm not going to be giving up just in looking at these numbers, and I'm thinking, okay, I'm getting between 15 to 10 or 10 to 20 people watching it every day. It does take time to build up the brand. It does take time to build up something, and once it's built up, you will see, hopefully in the next year or so, where these live streams go to and how many people come over here. But one thing is for sure, I'm not going to give up that easily, my friend. Okay, I think that's enough for today. I've talked enough. I need a glass of water. So thank you all for being here. I'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place. Till then, stay safe and goodbye.